Good morning. Welcome to Some Good Vibes. So, we're going to have a theme this week, and the theme is going to be about achieving your goals. We're kind of closing in on what will be the last quarter of the year, and a lot of us started the year with big goals, right? And we had a little pause in the middle, but now I really feel like things are ramping up again, and we still can achieve a lot of the goals that we had set out beginning of the year. So I want to share with you something that we do every morning at ERG. We started the year with it, kind of off to a banner year, paused during the COVID when we were home, and now we're back doing it. And the difference in doing it or not doing it is profound. And I'm not even talking a little difference, it's significant difference in our organization. So we do two things every morning, and I'm going to talk you through the latter part. First one's easy. We start every morning in a circle. We all have our masks on, socially distant, but we start with grateful. And we go around, and every single person talks about one thing they're grateful for. And it can be personal, it can be professional. That doesn't matter. It's just having that self awareness that, in times where maybe we feel like there is challenge, there's always something to be grateful for. Once we are done with grateful, we have a collective visualization that we do on our company goals. So everybody knows what the goal is that we're trying to achieve by the end of the year. But to really inhabit that within your being, you have to do things that are different. We can throw out a number and okay, that's what we're shooting for. But how do you really have it become part of your being and part of you thinking about it from a team perspective? So here's what we do, and I'm going to talk you through the parts and pieces quickly, and then if you want to have more information, you can always contact me. So we all close our eyes, and I'm not going to close my eyes through the whole thing, but we close our eyes and we visualize a mountain. And the mountain can look like a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Some people, they see a stairwell up through the mountain. Some people see like they're a mountaineer and they're climbing the mountain. It doesn't matter what the mountain looks like. It's more to have that concept of we are going to climb something big together. So we close our eyes and we think about that first plateau. So we have four plateaus that we go through in our mountain. And the first plateau is not the hardest climb. So it's quite frankly probably things that we already have in going with the business. We already have that activity going, but it's things that we want to achieve by, let's say, mid-October. So we close our eyes and we think about what does that climb look like and where are you in your personal journey on the climb. So the first part is kind of personal and focused at that particular person and thinking about, okay, here's what I want to do personally toward that BHAG, big, hairy, audacious goal. Here's what I want to do personally by, say, mid-October. So we close our eyes and we visualize individually what that looks like. So then I'll say, okay, we're at that first plateau. And now we need to think about how are we going to get to the middle? And the middle is really halfway between now and the end of the year. And that's going to be the place where we're going to camp. We're going to rest. We're going to be exhausted, but we're going to take some time. We're going to rest. We're going to celebrate early successes. And we're also going to just have some fun together, right? We're going to be camping. We'll go to bed early because we need to get refreshed and energized for the walk ahead, but yet we're going to celebrate some of those early successes. But as we close our eyes, what I talk about are the challenges that will come in because it's typically when you get a little bit farther up your mountain, when you get a little farther into your goals, that's where you start to have the challenges come in. And everybody has a different visualization that comes in, but I say, okay, what are the things that are going to try to derail you from making not only your personal goal, but the collective whole goal? And then I tell them to visualize taking care of those goals. Now, I'll give you mine. What I do is I have a baseball bat, and I am slugging away at all the things that are coming at me that could derail us from being halfway to our goal throughout the year. So, if something will come in and I slug it away, and something else comes in and I slug it away. Everybody has something different that they think about to get rid of their challenges. But anytime you have a big goal, obviously there are going to be things, people, things, all kinds of things that will challenge you. Then we stop and we have our eyes closed and we talk about the initial celebration and resting and maybe having a cocktail together or all the things that people visualize and we're tenting and we're tired, right? Because we've pushed pretty hard to that halfway between now and the end of the year, but we also are doing some early celebration. Now, this is where it really becomes a team focused goal. So I say, okay, we've got to get to that third level. At this point, we need to become a true team because the only way we're going to hit the big goal at the end is to do this as a team. So as they have their eyes closed, I say, okay, we're going to think about this as the big wall that they climb over in the military. We have the people who are on track and doing really well. Those are the people on all fours. They're our base, they're the foundation. The rest of us are going to be pushed up, right? They're going to help us because they're doing really well. They're going to help us to get over that wall. The early adopters, those that are agile, doing really well, are going to get to the top and they're going to reach down and pull people up. So I asked them to think about 2 or 3 teammates that they are on the wall with and who's on the bottom, who's the foundation, who's getting pushed up, and who are they grabbing to pull up to get everybody to that third level. So now we're split into teams, but we're all getting over the wall or up the mountain to that third plateau. Now, faint in the distance, it's not loud, but faint in the distance at the summit, we hear people we love. It's family, friends, coworkers, people that we can hear who are cheering us on to hit the summit, but it's really faint. We can't hear it, but in our mind, we visualize who's at the top, who's there to wait to celebrate with us when we hit that goal. And then we start up, all of us as a team, to get to the summit to meet family, friends for celebration. And this is the hardest part. It's the steepest part of the climb. We have a lot of activity that we've already done. So now we got to push to that very end. So as a group, we visualize each one of us together, whether it's a pulley or a hook or whatever we're using. We each work to get to that top and we're helping each other. Some are pulling, some are pushing, but we are all getting to the summit. And as we visualize ourselves getting over that summit, the people we love, the people who are celebrating those successes are there waiting for us. And at the end, of course, we visualize a big celebration where we're laughing and we're hooting and hollering and all of those things. And then we have this really, really nice goal that if we achieve all this, when we achieve this as a collective unit, we will do to celebrate, which is also significant for our families and friends as well. So that's what we do every morning. It takes us 15 minutes. It's a game changer. I will tell you it is a game changer. And I highly recommend if you are in a leadership role within your organizations, or quite frankly, everybody can be a leader, encourage people to start doing this because I will tell you the difference not doing it and doing it is profound. Go out and make it a great day.